Welcome, welcome to Ollivanders. It is time for you to choose your wand. Now, my young lad, I'm so glad that you have come into Ollivanders. As you can see, we have hundreds, countless wands for you. And I have made every single one. My name is Olivander, and I am so pleased that you have decided to come to my shop to choose your wand. Now, my young lad, it is important for you to know that the wand chooses the wizard, not the other way around. The wand chooses the wizard. Now, in my shop, we only use 3 types of magical cores. Other shops throughout the world do use others, but I find them unstable, and I do not care for that. And that is why I choose 3. The first one is a unicorn's tail. Now, a unicorn's tail is very powerful, good for charming. It is a magical creature that is very, very difficult to get a hold of. I warn you, my young one, I see unicorns in your future. I am not a divination teacher or expert, but nevertheless, when you deal with wands day in and day out, it is impossible not to get these glimpses. I must warn you, never drink the blood of a unicorn, for doing so will curse you to a half-life, neither alive nor dead, right on the cusp of death. You might ask yourself why someone would do such a thing. That is because someone who was dying or was on the cusp of death might do such a thing. That is why I only pluck 1 hair from the unicorn's tail. I do this through a process of negotiation with the unicorn. I never force myself upon the unicorn or force the tail off by Assio tail, that sort of thing. I simply ask the unicorn if I may have a few of its tail, and most of the time they are kind enough to do so. The school where you are planning to go, there are actually a small group of unicorns. That is where I most often go. They are beautiful creatures, but very elusive. Now, the second one is a dragon heartstring. Now, the dragon heartstring is unique among the cores that I use, for it is the only one, as you can imagine, that requires the death of the creature. Now, I never have killed a dragon as part of my work. Not one. Not one time would I ever kill such a noble creature. Unfortunately, dragons are wild and tempestuous, and on occasion they have to be killed to protect the people of a village or even a city. Most often it's to protect muggles, as they have come in the wild, poking about and found a sudden hornback and are about to get roasted alive, and the kind wizard or auror will take down the dragon. Normally they're able to force them off, but occasionally they do have to kill the dragon. When this happens, people like myself are alerted, and I go and I extract the heart. And through very careful series. I create strings from the heart. A single dragon heart, which as you can imagine is quite large, can wield hundreds of dragon heart strings. And these are powerful chords, very, very powerful, but also the most unstable of the ones that I use. If you ever want to use a wand to attack someone, it is a very good wand for that. Not as good with defense. You can use a dragon heartstring for more or less anything, but you know that you will have to work harder to master the wand, because the heart of the dragon still resides inside the wand, and it will not let go easily. Finally, there is the phoenix feather. And the phoenix feather is the rarest of the three, for there are only a very few phoenixes in all of the world. I would not be able to stock my store with them if it were not for the fact that I am good and personal friends with the great headmaster, Albus Dumbledore. Well, at least I think that he will be headmaster someday. Albus has a phoenix of his own, one known as Fox. And I, on occasion, have taken a few of the leftover feathers as his phoenix begins to molt and to die. Of course, unlike the dragon, this is in no way harmful to Fox or any other phoenix. When a phoenix dies, it bursts into flames and then rises anew as a young baby phoenix. They're actually quite cute. If you've ever seen one, I highly recommend it. So, let us first try you with a unicorn tail. Hold out your wand and say, Lumos. A very half-hearted response, if I may say. I don't think charms are in your future, though I suspect you are a very charming boy. Now, let us try the dragon heartstring. Now, hold it aloft and say, Lumos. Oh, you have knocked down part of my stock. Your spell was quite powerful, and that does show that you have an affinity for these dragons and an affinity for pulling in to your own power. However, I sense that is not your destiny. We could go through a few others, but I have one more wand that I would like you to try. Now, hold this aloft and say, Lumos. Very, very good. And extinguish. I knew it. You were destined to have a phoenix core. Fascinating. Now, I expect great things from you, young man. I expect that you are going to change the world. Do not let your humble background stop you. You are capable of doing anything that you put your mind to. Study at Hogwarts. Learn your lessons. Make friends. You will be amazed at what you can accomplish. Now, I'm just going to fill out my ledger and we'll complete the transaction. Albus has let me know that you are one of the special students at need, so I will be giving you a discount. I am happy to do so. What is your name again? Ah, yes, Tom Riddle. Now, if you would be chosen by the wand, hit subscribe to Roleplay Riot, and then check out one of the other videos. I think you will enjoy them. And remember, the wand chooses the wizard.